Hey, Lauren DiMartino here with the JL Home Group, and this is
John Ruckman with the JL Home Group. Pleasure meeting you.
awesome. So today we're going to be going over some of the ways that the market in real estate is changing. So, John.
Oh, nice. So, as you know, we all talk about the shift. It's like the big thing. Market is always going to shift, but the way I see things right now, the market is going to, unfortunately, it's going to swallow up a lot of the newer agents. And I've been a real estate agent for 17 years. Not saying I know everything, but I was here during the last shift. And what happened is a lot of the newer agents got real comfortable not having to work. And as you know, this market is one of those markets where you don't have to do much to sell a house. Basically, you put it on the market, 2 seconds later, it's selling for $40,000 above list priced. And that makes for lazy realtors. So the way I see the shift, the solo agents are probably the newer solo agents are probably going to be gone. And then the smarter agents are going to actually combine their efforts, create teams, and then move into the next market.
Absolutely. I agree completely. And I think it's all about creating systems within your teams to ensure that you have that everyday success. So it's not about each of those big, huge wins. It's about the small wins every day.
Absolutely.
So creating a structure within that team, it allows each individual agent to really progress and really make strides to know whenever the market is good, these are the things that you should be doing to ensure that success continues on.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. And I think a lot of so with our team, we do encourage newer agents. We do hire newer agents and we kind of guide them and direct them. We don't want anybody to get lost, certainly. So we don't bombard you with the fire hose effect. We show you instrumental things each day that will help you succeed. And of course, we have our lead systems in place. So there's always a plethora of leads. I think you've your day is filled with constantly talking to leads all day long.
Absolutely.
When I say leads, I mean homeowners who want to buy or sell houses. So and I think a new agent would be a perfect fit for the team, as well as veteran agents that may just need a little bit of a push. So
and then when it comes back to those systems, we do have every day, we do our hour of power. And that hour of power allows each person to make constant contact with the people that they've developed a connection with. So make sure that as a new agent, whether you're new or old, you don't let those leads dry up by not following up with them.
Follow up. What do they say? Fortune is in the follow-up. So absolutely. I would say that we say power hour, but we're implementing good habits. It says it takes about 21 days for a habit to stick, and bad habits as well. So if you don't do anything for 21 days, that'll stick as well. But we really do have a fantastic team here. We encourage. It's a good mesh of folks. We have. I certainly love your systems. I mean, we've got great clientele base. We have the listings. We have more than enough buyers, and that's going to be really good going into the new shift. And then another thing that we're noticing as far as the market is, everyone's kind of panicking. Home buyers are panicking, home sellers are panicking because they keep hearing the rates are going up. Honestly, in the last week, we have watched the rates trend down as the news has said the exact opposite. So for anyone that's looking for a home out there, don't forget that the news is not the Bible. The news is not the truth on anything that's happening. So, don't take it as the only information out there. I got a confession. I got a confession.
What's your confession?
I haven't watched the news in about 2.5 years.
Really?
Because it's all negative. And then I'm a positive kind of guy, so I try to keep that negativity out of my life. I personally am on the ground. I know what the market's doing. So when the news may be talking about maybe the South or maybe the Midwest where the market is slower, and then you can't have a blanket statement for that market for the Northeast. I mean, our population growths have spiked I would say probably within the next 10 years. Most of our industry and most of the population will be between DC and New York.
Absolutely,
So.
especially with what we currently are seeing in Baltimore City and in the county is there's tons of people moving here.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's much cheaper to live here in Baltimore than almost any
New
other.
York or New Jersey.
Yeah, New York,
I find a
New
lot of the
Jersey.
doctors and nurses are coming down here too,
Yeah,
as well. So
yeah, because of Hopkins and they've made a huge name for themselves.
absolutely,
in the community
absolutely.
As well.
Yeah, I can't. Can't think of a better place to live. I mean, certainly you have you have Baltimore City, but then you also have the counties too. So if you don't want the rush of the city, you can move out to the county. And I think prices here are still substantially cheaper than, say, like New York or out in California and LA, where, you know, the typical 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch in California starts at $1 million. And here you're talking, you know, $350 for the same house.
Yeah.
And you get some land too. So you get like usually it's about an acre of land. And so you're out there in the country.
Yeah, yeah.
And I should know, I'm a country boy. But
yeah, I don't know. I initially started in Harford County and then I transitioned into the city. And every day I'm starting to love the city a little.
Oh, I love the
more.
city.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
with my
so fun.
prior job, you know, I was up and back and forth between New York and LA, and I was constantly in the city. Love New York City. I love Baltimore City as well, but you know, I just you know, we have like urban renewal that's happening in the city. We have a lot of the old houses, turning into the new. As you see, we're sitting here in this great house right here that has been completely renovated, and still the prices for this is still cheaper than New York. I mean, this is what 1,500 square feet here. Okay,
And it's 4 levels. So that's another thing. At the end of this video, you guys are going to see what this house actually looks like. So it's 422 East Lafayette Street right here in in Station North.
right next to the Art Center. So
Yeah, so you guys have to come out and take a look at this property and tell us what you think. Yeah,
absolutely. And then catch us for other videos that are coming up. I get into coaching, trying to help new agents. We're going to show more listings and hopefully get you educated and also excited about the market.
Absolutely. So again, if you guys have any questions, you can find us on social media. So my handle is lauren.dmartino. And you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of it.
And mine is, unfortunately, it's Tic Tacs for realtors. And how I did that is I keep asking my daughter to help me with that Tic Tac thing. So it's Tic Tac for realtors. You don't spell it out, just the number 4. It's a Tic Tac for realtors.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So thanks for checking in. Bye, guys.